Hello everyone. So today I'm going to do a demo of the NKH cobots, which is bundled up with the chatbot offering. So this chatbot is currently set up on Microsoft Teams. I have opened up the NKH bot on Teams here prior to our conversation. I'm giving you a few examples of the type of issues which can be resolved. Let's start with internet is not working. So assume I am the end customer. I just go ahead, open Microsoft Teams, double tap on NKH bot, and I key in internet is not working. Can you help me? As a normal user. So if you look at the screen, when I go ahead and type that, it appears as a normal chat conversation within Teams. And the bot gives us a response, which says start troubleshooter. So when I tap on it, I am redirected to my browser. You will have to go ahead and enable pop-ups. Once you do that, you see the cobot is already appearing on the screen, and this is a guided fixed solution. So it will actually guide the user while the user is performing the actions to solve the issue. I click on next step. So if you can notice here, it automatically highlights in a red box on what the user needs to click. And when I click on that, it automatically selects the next option to click, like Manage Add-ons. The best part is now, since it has already opened the Internet Explorer add-ons page, what is happening in the background is it's reading all the data which is available on the user's machine. So it says to click the toolbars and extensions. And after reading this data, it automatically gives you a screen prompt which tells you to remove the non-approved add-ons. So doing this, the user is able to resolve his problem, and also the IT desk can go ahead and set up rules wherein they can have all of these auto-deleted when the user faces such issues, or notify the user and help them choose what they want to keep and what they want to remove. Now when I click on next step, it goes to search providers. It tells what to remove under search providers. Similar actions happen with accelerators. It'll always tell you what to do next. So it tells you what to remove and how to close the application. You can always restore your advanced settings, click on reset. I, however, do not want to delete my personal settings. So I interrupt the bot, and it automatically prompts asking if we resolve your query. If you click yes, it disappears. You can just close and start performing your normal operations. Okay, so let me go to use case number 2. Okay. Let's focus on Microsoft Office now. Okay, my Excel is crashing. When the user types Excel is crashing, this is not a complete sentence, but it's partially complete, and you will see that it automatically gives user an option to fix it. This is a one-click fix solution, so it wouldn't take too long. You see, it automatically says necessary changes have been done. Click on next step. Did we resolve your query? So this is an area where you can take feedback from the user about this specific operation, understanding how was his experience. They always have an option to add additional comments too, and click on submit. When they click on submit, it will go to the log, and then you get saved in the logs too. Moving ahead. Okay, assume I am a new employee who wants to install a printer, and I type in a complete sentence, which is I want to add a printer. When we do this and send it to the bot gives us a response. We need to tap on it. We can customize the responses based on how we want it to appear or how pleasing it should be for the user. So now the on-screen Chatbot has appeared, and you need to click on next step to install a new printer. You can select your zone, and then based on the mapping, you can select your printer and then click on install printer to go ahead and automatically connect to the printer. So you basically can see, if you can observe, the background automatically changed to show you the list of available printers. If you click yes, it identifies that the printer isn't installed, but we clicked yes by mistake, and it says to contact IT support. The same feedback section also appears here for the user to go ahead and enter their inputs. Moving ahead, so now let me give you a walkthrough of the universal dashboard. So this is just a demo version of the dashboard, which you see on my screen. We can customize it based on your brand guidelines. When I click on dashboard, I will be redirected to the dashboard. So here we have proactive solutions. So these are the solutions which basically run in the background without any user interaction or interference. There are multiple solutions. Like you can see, we have a list of solutions listed here, which can basically run when we go ahead and set up some rules, or when your IT team wants to go set up some rules. A classic example would be if your drive is full, C drive is full. If it's more than 80%, we go ahead and auto delete unnecessary files. So if you don't want to do that, automatically, you can also go do it manually from this dashboard. I go to solutions here, so you see that there are already many solutions listed for common problems. We can always go ahead and add new solutions based on the requirements or the trends in what we see in our support tickets. And now I would like to give you an idea of what happens when we notice that, if you see over here, there's a solution and the detection status shows as failed. That means there are users who are affected by this issue or problem, and our system is notifying us about it. What we can do over here is, if you are the IT admin and you want to go ahead and solve this problem, you can go ahead and do a push wherein you can select multiple endpoints and solve the issue in one single go. So we have such type of options which can be customized based on your requirements. There are some data points, some basic analytics to understand how these solutions are performing, which you can compare and see if you want to go ahead and remove any solutions or add new solutions. If you remember, in my previous demo, I showed you that a user can enter his feedback after working on a solution. So all those feedbacks get recorded here. In case you want to understand how the customer experience was, you can collect everything from this table. When I go to summary, you can also see what the solutions were and how many endpoints have passed when we made that fix and how many have failed. When you click on failed solutions, if there are some endpoints which are not fixed, you can select them in all one go and click on fixed. There you get an option which says what type of action do you want, because wherever possible we try to do it silently, but if there's any user intervention needed, that is also shown here. That's all for today. For any questions, feel free to contact us. We'll be glad to help you answer your questions. Thank you.